Let's look at example 3. This is the last example for the section on solving by square roots. Again, our goal is, whether it's just an x or an expression, our goal is to first get the part of the problem that's squared by itself. So if you look at example 3, right now we have 2 times x plus 2 squared minus 5 equals 8. I need to get this expression by itself so that I can square root and cancel out the exponent. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 5 to both sides. That will get me to 2 times x plus 2 squared equals 13. I am then going to divide both sides by 2, and that will get me x plus 2 squared equals 6.5. And then actually, let's leave that as 13 over 2. Then I'm going to, since the squared part is by itself, I am going to square root both sides. And that will get me to x plus 2 is equal to, plus or minus, the square root of 13 over 2. I need to check to see if this answer will simplify. Also, I'm going to need to make sure that it won't rationalize. So the first thing I'm going to do is write that fraction in 2 parts. I am then going to need to rationalize the denominator because I can't leave the square root of 2 in the denominator. I am going to multiply the top and the bottom by the square root of 2. And so that will get me to plus or minus the square root of 26 over the square root of 4, or just 2. Now, you should check to make sure the square root of 26 won't simplify. There are no perfect square factors that will go into that, so we will just leave that in this form. And then our last step to get x by itself, since it's x plus 2, I am going to subtract 2 from both sides. And our final answer will be x equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 26 over 2.